Ahead on Up with KREM, it is Mother's Day. Why experts say this year's celebrations will break spending records.
And I've got you covered when it comes to your Mother's Day forecast. Temperatures are still trending above average. A look ahead coming up.
And we'll keep you in the loop about a text scam going around the Spokane area, the warning signs to watch out for. Good Sunday morning, and thank you for starting your day here with us on Up with KREM. I'm Brandon T. Jones. Lots of news to get to, but first we want to say happy Mother's Day and, of course, start our shows over in the Weather Center with Jenny Power. Jenny, how is it looking in terms of the weather for this Mother's Day?
Yes, well, Brandon, you know, I had to put together a special Mother's Day forecast here. Many folks are going to be outside trying to maybe get some gardening done, or maybe you're just going out to brunch or dinner later on. The good news is that we're hanging on to a predominantly dry forecast across the inland Northwest. Temperatures will reach the mid-70s this afternoon. We're going to be seeing some sunshine, partly cloudy at times. The one thing to be aware of is for the day today, we're going to watch for winds to pick up again this afternoon and into this evening. So that is something to be aware of. Overall, though, we continue to see a mostly dry weather pattern. By Monday, we're looking at some sunshine, above average temperatures. Today, though, as we take a look at your daytime highs, we are looking at those mid to upper 70s. 79 degrees for Moses Lake, even some low 80s through the Yakima Valley, and mid 80s for Richland. We'll gradually start to see those increasing clouds as we move into this afternoon as well as this evening. But coming up here, I've got an extended look at what you can expect as we get ready for another week ahead. Brandon?
All right, thanks, Jenny. And a traffic alert for tomorrow evening's commute. Drivers who use US 395 will experience lane closures in both directions. This will start at 6:30 p.m. and go overnight until 6 o'clock in the morning. Crews will be installing guardrails between milepost 174 and 176. This is by Wild Rose Road and Denison Chattaroy Road, and there will also be one-way alternating traffic. Flagger and pilot vehicles will be there. It's expected to be finished up this Friday, the 15th. Well, we're hearing from the family of Richard Smith, who fell victim to an alleged theft while in hospice care. His caregiver, Lena Anderson, and her daughter, Brianne Bonham, were arrested last month for allegedly stealing a combined total of more than $1,000 from Hospice of Spokane patients. Richard Smith was diagnosed with cancer back in November and started receiving hospice care in March. Just days after, though, his family says they knew something was not right.
There was just a weird feeling. I can't really explain it, but we thought something was odd. And I get into his account and I see charge after charge after charge after charge. I found out the card was not in his wallet anymore. Neither was his Social Security card, which he always had with him.
Both women are facing charges of identity theft, and money laundering. Bonham is expected back in court next week, and Anderson is expected to be in court in July. Well, happening today, Idaho residents outside city limits are required to have a burn permit for most outdoor burning activities. That includes if you plan to burn yard waste and crop residue. Do not need a burn permit for recreational campfires. You can get a free permit valid for 10 days at burnpermits.idaho.gov. And a scam alert. If you got a text message claiming to be from the Spokane County Clerk's Office recently, saying in part, Spokane County has a letter attached in Adobe for your reference. That is a scam. The clerk's office says they will never communicate through text. So if you receive a message from them, it's fake, and do not open any of those links. And you want to give a big happy Mother's Day again. We're expecting people to spend a record amount of money this year. On flowers alone, Americans will likely spend $3.2 billion. Flowers are the most popular gift, then greeting cards and a family outing like a brunch.
People are just a little bit more, flamboyant when they're having the big brunch on Mother's Day. They're willing to splurge. We see that data very clearly.
Well, Mother's Day is one of the busiest and most profitable days of the year for sit-down restaurants. Average spending comes out to about $284. And if brunch isn't really your thing, the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture has an option for you. This year is the 34th annual Mother's Day Home Tour. The MAC will host tours of 3 iconic 19th century Spokane homes. It'll be a look into what life was like for early Spokane families and show off the architectural heritage of one of the city's oldest neighborhoods.
It has become a tradition. We have families that this is part of their Mother's Day, that they come to these tours. They go to brunch and they just kind of spend the day together.
The home tour is today from 12 to 4 p.m. Tickets are $20. All right, we still got some more to come. The Kalispel tribe wants people to know about the dangers Native women face, what they're doing this month to shine a light on a challenging issue. And it is the last day of the diaper drive. Laura Papetti reports from the grocery store and talks about how you can help families in need. And we want to give a big shout out again to all of the beautiful mothers here across the inland Northwest. We see a young Tim Pham, some of our producers on there as well. Someone also typed in, my mom Dorothy, may she rest in peace and miss her every day. So again, we want to just say happy Mother's Day. I want to give a big shout out to all the mothers in my life. Of course, my beautiful wife, Jordy, my mother, Cheryl, my sister, Raquel, my mother-in-law, Margie, as well. So happy Mother's Day to all the folks out there. Jenny, do you have any special shout outs you want to give?
Yes, I have to shout out my mom, Karen. I hope she's having an awesome day. I know she wanted to go take a nice long walk. So
nice.
Yes,
nice.
It's looking good.
It's a good day to get out there on a walk, at least here in the inland Northwest. So again, we want to give a big shout out and happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there in the inland Northwest.
Hi, my name is ET2 Riker Nice. I'm currently serving aboard the USS Nimitz. I'm from Spokane, Washington. In honor of Mother's Day, I'd like to recognize Marcia Nice, aka Mom. Mom, I just want to say I'm so glad and thankful to have been raised by you, and I would not be doing what I'm doing right now if it weren't for you. Also, I want to give another shout out to someone who's experiencing their very first Mother's Day today, which would be my wife, Sammy Ray, living in Bremerton, Washington. Sammy, I love you so much, and I hope this video comes to you soon. Congratulations for having your very first Mother's Day.